Okay, I'm back. I'm feeling a bit better now than I was earlier. I'm still having some sinuses problems, but not like I was. I swear, even today, the freaking rain is like going off and on. Makes it worse when you got 3 dogs to watch. So right now they're in the cage. I have them in the cage right now, but that's because, well, because they need to dry off. They're all wet, so that's why they're in the cage. But yeah, but I'm back here because I wanted to show off Steak and Shake here because this Steak and Shake actually permanently closed. I guess they have not updated it yet on Google, but it actually has closed down. I'm actually curious though, if Google is gonna be using AI, I'm actually curious to how will these updates happen as often, because without a human there would I don't know how that would work. Personally, they should just have, humans running the damn platform in general, but all these companies are freaking switching to AI and all that. I'm not saying AI can't be good at times, but having it running your damn platform and all, that's freaking just stupid. But I don't know. Anywho, I wanted to show off this Steak and Shake because, like I said, it closed down. So, but it just recently closed. So, but yeah, COVID screwed up this place too because they was doing well before COVID hit. And yeah, I guess COVID, has passed a few years ago, but it never recovered because they had problems affording staff in there. That's the problem of a lot of places, especially around in Jefferson City and all. A lot of them were low on staff, so they were forced to shut down. This is one of those locations. But I don't know how long it'll be in there, because Steak and Shake, because not Steak and Shake, well, restaurants in general kind of tend to they shut down in Jeff and they open back up usually in a year or a few, they're usually not closed super long, so I'm curious to how this will work though. I figured I'll show off the little inside here too. But see that, look at that, it's like so much more packed there. Well, I guess their restaurant has declined, I guess there too, you can see that. But see, there's still people there. But after a while, they also had other competition too. But notice how bad notice how many cars are in here. That is not good. Let's see how empty it looks. This is what Steak and Shake looked like a long time ago here. See that there? You can see the black and white there. Now it still has the black and white, but see, it has that on there instead. It kind of went with the KFC route, where it has stripes on there and all that. Where before it was just a simple design. I don't know how it would have looked inside, but because I don't know if there's any photos in it, but that's still pretty interesting there. So if you go up here too, I think you can see let me see. Let's see if there's anything up here. Now, right here, might as well do it, right? The problem is that freaking camera sucks on there, too. I swear, though, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, the fact that people have better cameras than Google did back in the day is crazy. And I guess this could be before, like, this is when they started doing it, so maybe they couldn't afford better cameras, but I don't know. I mean, they have Google Earth and all that, so I'm like, I don't know why they can't have better imagery here. Just FedEx there. I think I actually walked past this before. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I remember walking past it, though. Because actually, a few months ago, I actually did my own video stuff going over here. I wanted to do it before it got hot out. I actually wanted to do it during the fall, but I can't remember what happened. I think my phone died or something, or it ran out of space. I don't remember what happened. But I walked like all the way down here. I even went all the way down this direction. There was like this mattress place down here. Because actually, if you look over here, actually, I think you might be able to do it. Let me. No, you can't see. It's too far away. I was gonna say there's a Blockbuster over there, but I can show that off later. Well, hopefully, unless a freaking Google can update something, but I don't know. This is the place though where this is like the only place I was able to get eggnog shakes last year. Yeah, it's like no restaurant anymore is freaking carrying eggnog shakes except Steak and Shake. I don't know why. But it sucks they closed because the staff are really nice. Staff are nice and I guess somebody's facing the phone out this way. You can see somebody holding the phone there. But look how nice the dining room is, see? It's like why can't more restaurants be like that? That's what's so bummed. I'm like, out of all the damn places that could close it, Jeff, like, it had to be this. Could be at freaking McDonald's down on the boulevard. Yeah, that one kind of sucks. It looks very ugly and all, and there, well, there's technically two on the boulevard because I showed them off, but like, which I don't think I've uploaded them yet on YouTube because I was getting in the middle of uploading stuff, and I got this sinus stuff and all that. But yeah, there's two, McDonald's on the boulevard because the boulevard road actually goes down quite a bit. It's not like it actually goes past the highway. It goes all the way past the Lowe's, which for a long time I actually didn't know that. Like I thought the boulevard ended there, but no, apparently it goes pretty far, so that's pretty cool, you know. There was something else like that, that was like that, where it was like two of them and all that. I mean, I'm trying to remember what it was. It wasn't McDonald's. There was another one like McDonald's where there was like two of them on the boulevard. Maybe it's O'Reilly's. I think it's O'Reilly's. I was thinking of maybe, but I thought there was something else too. I don't know. But yeah, it's just crazy. There's like two O'Reillys too. Now technically, I guess the O'Reilly auto parts stores are like also, well, they're closer to each other than McDonald's. McDonald's are like more spread out. But that's still kind of crazy though, you know, that they're so close together. I don't see a lot of people in O'Reilly's anymore either. I would hate for them to go because they have a catchy radio tune. If you guys go on YouTube and look them up, they got a bunch of memes of them and all that. It's crazy. It's crazy what people can come up with memes. There's the sign. There's the dining room there. But see how cool that looks, though? I think a good chunk of Steak and Shakes actually look like this, too. They actually are one of the few fast food places to keep their, you know, their older style, or try to, like, keep, you know, something to them, you know? Now, I don't know, like, how they update it, because, there's actually not as many, I don't think I've seen as many videos of people posting, like, abandoned Steak and Shakes at all online. Now, apparently, Springfield, Missouri, actually has, it has actually, the oldest, remaining, Steak and Shake. Or at least the oldest looking remaining one. I don't know if it's the oldest one that's still around, but one that hasn't been remodeled, which I find that kind of interesting, you know? It's spaghetti there. I didn't know they had spaghetti. Or maybe I did and kind of forgot. Because I was doing some videos here and all that. Actually, did I do any videos here? I don't know if I did or not. It was Steak and Shake, you know? I don't remember if I did. It sucks, though, because I'm trying to do my videos here and all that, but I don't know, I actually didn't get to go inside and record it. Well, I did record it, but I was going to record it again, like, walking around the store before they closed it down. But I didn't get to doing that. It's a paper towel underneath that chair. Kind of weird. Oh, that's from 8 years ago. It's a long time ago there. Oh yeah, there's this black-haired lady. I think that's her, she's really nice. I was actually gonna get... I thought she was an older gal, but no, I think that's her. I was actually gonna get her, I was gonna get her, like, you know, like, I was gonna try to get her on social media and all that, but I never got around to asking her, because she, you know, well, because it closed down earlier than I thought it was going to. Because it's supposed to close down on Friday that week, but it closed down before that. Which really sucks. Now, obviously, the dining room's not going to be super busy there because of that. But check out this. You can see the little window out there and all that. What the hell was that? See that? I don't know why I just shaked her for a second. I don't know what that was. Oh, well. But you can see, over here, because this is where the original was at. I think the original one, now that I think about it, I think the original one shut down. But there are some fast food places, like the original Burger King, it's still around. It's actually, people are saying that the original Burger King in Florida is still around. Like, it was the original location. I think it's still around. I think they remodeled it or something. I don't remember. But no, that's not the original one. The original one is in Illinois, apparently. The original McDonald's, I thought, was in... Like, I don't know. I keep hearing different stories on this, but... I think the original McDonald's might have been in Illinois, too. I don't know. But they had one in, like, they had one in California that's pretty old, too. Because I think they were able to buy it out of the restaurant and all that to keep that going, you know? So they can still keep the older looking style to it. If some people could can buy out the red box, or the red roof McDonald's too, or to keep them around too, but I don't know, maybe somebody might be able to do that, I don't know. If I had the money, I probably would do it. Of course, there's no, red roof McDonald's is around here anymore. Well, there's actually, one in Springfield too, I think, still around. Unless they've remodeled it, but I've looked at some imagery from recently. It doesn't look like it's been remodeled yet. It's like attached to a gas station. I'm going to try to show it off Hopefully they don't freaking demolish it like the one they did, you know, in Kansas City. But that's actually where my mom's at right now. The siblings are in Kansas City, because I didn't want to go up there because I was like, I don't want to deal with the car ride and all that because they scream and all that. They do, and it gets really, really bad. So my mom actually had to pull over and get out of the car because she was so stressed. But, yeah, it was a pretty chaotic. That's why I'm staying behind here. I'm actually going to be going up there with her, just me and her, but I won't be visiting that McDonald's. I might try to visit the black roof one and go inside of it, but I have to be careful because there's people around there that are a little bit different, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, recording stuff and all that, but I want to do it because, you know, that stuff's getting rare. And a black roof McDonald's, especially one with French fry, you know, gutters on it, that's very rare. Very rare it is. Like, I've seen, you know, plenty of them that are red and all, but like black roofs, very hard to find there. You can tell it's COVID there, see the little... Because, you know, they had to put those down because people had to be 60 feet apart. I don't know how it was in other states, like if they did that too or not. I know some states were like California and all were closed a lot longer. They were closed for like months. They couldn't even leave their house. My mom was like that in Louisiana too. She couldn't. I mean, I think they could leave the house to get food and all, but they were not allowed to really go anywhere besides that. What's that there? Oh my god, that's a weird image. See that weird image there? That's pretty funny. I like that little image there. Kind of weird, but a cup there and all that. Oh, there's Red Bull. My dad would like my dad drinks Red Bull. He keeps saying he's trying to get off of them. But it's not like he drinks them, like, I guess he drinks them every day. But it's not like there's people out there that drink Red Bull, like, tons of Red Bull, like, all day long. That's the problem, like, you know, that's the problem. But, I mean, drinking Red Bull every day is probably not great either for your kidneys, but, like, but he doesn't, like, overdo it like other people. Actually, I remember Nathaniel Bandy actually quoting, I don't remember what video it was, but he was quoting about that. He's like, I better slow down on these or I won't make it past 50. Like, my dad's like, I think he's 50, how old is he? Like, he's gonna be 51 this year. And he's still going pretty good. Sure, he's had some surgeries and all, but he's also a mechanic, so, yeah. Like that weird image there. I like that girl. She's just like sticking her tongue out, and he's just looking over there, and he's like looking over there, like, what is she doing? I think it's a he, right? Yeah, I think that's a he. Yeah, I think it's a he. Now the face kind of looks more like a girl, but because sometimes but see, like I think if you look there, like there's a bracelet on there. I don't know, she looks like a female, but I don't know. Cause that's the thing, though, there are kids that, like, I mean, a lot of people a lot of my subscribers might know this, but, like, just for people that don't know about this, that some people who get cancer and all that, lose their hair and all that, and have to grow it back, you know, so, I don't know. I mean, it could be, I think it could be a boy, too, but they do look very happy. I like that. They're Steak and Shake again. Definitely not really old images. I don't know if we'll find any or not. I wonder if I could still put a review on there. Maybe that's how I could get the gal on there. Because I want to kind of talk to... That's in Colombia there. I like these cups here too. It's like stickers or something. I don't know what these are. See, it'd be nice if you could go to a restaurant and it could be like this. Like just have like different cups in there and all. That'd be kind of cool. But instead, usually they have their own, which I mean that's cool too, having their own logo. But I don't know. Yeah, that'd just be kind of cool in a certain way. Got another image there. There's a video there. That's at 6 years ago. And not much of a video. Let's check reviews then. I'm gonna try to like... Let me see what we got. Trying to figure out. Oh, here we go. See, before it wasn't letting me do this, but now it was. The restaurant is permanently closed. Yeah, see, permanently closed. I can still add my review, though. I might put my review in real quick, because I want to see if I can figure out something with the lady there. I'm going to do that. Give him a 5-star. Yeah, I think the food was actually really good. The service, yeah, I mean, it was a little slow, but I like the staff and they were really sweet and on the atmosphere. What's that? Let me put this in here, hold on. Wait on a second, here we go. We'll put it in here. It was a really great experience. The staff were really sweet. And the food was great. And okay, it was slow for a fast food place, but that's okay. But that's because they. Let's see. Okay, it was okay. Let me see here. So far, we got this. So we said it was a really great experience. The staff were really sweet. Probably put a. And the food was great. It was slow for a fast food place, but that's because... There we go. But I will. But I will. I want. Okay, here we go. I want to. Want to. Want to know know that know the names of the people. So let's see. So I can follow. So I can. Oh yeah, go. Sorry. Or I'm spelling that wrong. Whoops. So, oh yeah, I think I'm spelling that wrong. So I can. Oh yep. On soul on what was it? Social. Actually, you know what? Why don't I pause? I'm gonna pause it for a second. Hang on, because this is taking me a lot longer. I know I don't normally post reviews on it, but this is like the last thing I will be able to probably do. So I figured I'll show you guys what happens when you do it. Just let me go back for. All right, there we go. So we dined in per person. I don't know, like maybe about that. What size group is that place best suited for? I don't know. That's kind of a interesting question. See, you'll start getting these questions here too. You don't have to answer all of them, but I figured I'd show you guys kind of what happens when you do this. I never thought I would. I never thought about that. I think you could probably just go in there and all, but that one's closed. You can't do that anymore. But that could be for I don't know. I guess other locations, but I don't know how other locations are. This is just this one. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in here. So I can color, yep. Yeah. And they can, yeah, here we go. And they can get good deals on stuff. Yeah, there we go. Got that. Alright, that should probably be it then. There we go. See? Says one review to go to earn the expert reviewer badge. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is. But just, it's sad. Again, it's sad that said they had to close it down, but I didn't really have much of an option there. But check it out. There's like one over here or two. Wow, that is like a... Oh my God, that's like fast. I'm trying to see what this is here. It looks like a Captain D's. Or it used to be a Captain D's, I don't know. I ain't showing much. That Steak and Shake definitely looks different, though. Like the building looks bigger. Ours wasn't Jeff, so maybe that's why it was smaller. I don't know. Well, then we got this one here. This one kind of looks like it. I probably won't show off the image of the stuff right now because the video is kind of long. Because I was talking about, the store and all that, but, and putting a review down before, I said Google won't let me do that anymore because it's Google, which I still don't understand why they can't let me do that. Oh yeah, the St. Clair's gas station. I haven't talked about one of those. Those are good gas stations. I like their design with the dinosaur and all that. Pretty cool. So let's do. Here we go. That's a few of them in Springfield, Missouri, though. This one. Oh yeah, this might be it here. Check this out. Well, it says St. Louis. No, it says St. Louis Street. I was gonna say that's not what I'm looking for. But see that? That's what I'm talking about, though. See, it's still around because it looks like it's empty. Let's check it. Well, I don't know. Well, I know one of them's still around because I saw it. Oh, check it out. The floor there, isn't that kind of interesting looking? I want the reviews. I want to see if it's still around or not. Yep, it says worst experience, but it doesn't give you any details on it, does it? I hate that when people just leave freaking reviews down to just shit talk on people and can't really say why. I'm not saying that they can't have, bad dining rooms, but still. See, these actually have different floorings too, see that? But see that? Look at the floorings on these. These look so cool. But that's what I was trying to tell you guys that I was talking about, like, what was it? That was the one, this one? This is the one I was talking about, though, but see? See, though, how it's an original location? Or one of the originals? It's the oldest one that I'm aware of, because somebody pointed it out. So I don't know if there could be more of them or not, because the person who was talking about it was just bringing this up. That this is like the oldest one he saw and all that. I could put his videos in the link in the description, but I don't know if I can still do that stuff or not. I don't know. I know that they were talking about getting rid of videos like that, which I think is just stupid. I'm like, you want to share people's channels? Who cares? Just let people do that. I don't know why it's a problem. That's pretty cool, though. But I'll show that off later. I won't worry about it right now. But I just wanted to share it because I'm like, in case people want to go to Springfield, Missouri, well, that's where this one's at. So if you guys want to go there, you guys can go to Springfield, Missouri and go there. That said, though, I'm going to go ahead and let things go from here. I know this video is kind of long, but again, I was showing you guys the, the whole, thing with the, like the reviews and all that on there. But anywho, see you guys later. Have a nice, wonderful day. Bye-bye.